My expectations for the club, simply just to move forward and win.
Expectations, I think, are at an all-time high, especially with a lot coming on. I had the privilege of learning under him at St. Ed's all through college, and with him coming on, we have to win through. We have to go into playoffs. I mean, all-time high.
My expectations are to exceed anything we've ever thought possible from the past seasons, especially with new leadership. I find it hard to see ourselves not going to nationals if we all pull our heads together and come together as a team.
Well, firstly, it's to win the 2015 Texas competition, and then we'll look at the finals from there. But firstly, to finish on the top table for the Texas competition.
It's easy to answer. My expectations for the club this season are to be the best in the nation, but overall be the most professional club that we've grown as far as a developmental club. Yeah.
Well, I've heard good things from the past few seasons. Obviously don't know much about it, but sounds like we've got a pretty good bunch who they want to take out the title, which is always good. So I guess anything less would be not great. So hopefully that.
You know, expectations are pretty high this season. We've been putting a lot of effort in during preseason. The boys are looking very sharp, so I think nothing less than a D1 title for Texas is what we're aiming for.
My expectations, I want that title. I want to be #1 in Austin. Yeah, I just want the best for the club. I just want to take it all the way.
My expectations for the club this season, obviously to be the best team in Texas. That's the first goal. Second goal, just to be the best team we can be. Because I know if we can achieve that, we're going to be extremely hard to stop.
My expectations for the club is to finish first in Texas.
Most definitely is to win Texas, get to the national championship playoffs, and definitely make a drive at that. I think the club's definitely got the depth and the spirit now that we've got a new coach here improving the club, and that we can definitely make a drive for that top spot. So #1 for sure.
My expectations for the Huns this year is to win Texas, of course, and to do so, you got to take one game at a time, and I think we're on that track right now.
National championship.
My expectations for the club are the same every year, and that's to be the best we can, definitely to win Texas, to make it to the playoffs.
Expectations for the club this season, first one is to win the TRU, and second one is to compete for the D1 national championship.
My goal for the team this season isn't just to win, but we're looking to build the club and the sport of rugby in the community. We're looking to bring in a youth component the city's never seen before, as well as grow both of our teams, our A side, B side, and C side, making us the largest club in America. We're going to continue growing our numbers, as well as the sport.
Personal goals is to get better. This is my second year, just get better at this sport and help the team move forward in whatever way I can.
My personal goals, last year my personal goals were to just become a better scrum half. I knew very little about the game, a lot less than I thought I originally did. This year it's to grow onto that even more. I have the privilege of being under Adam and Fro, and Ben is going to be coming on this season as well. So really my goal is to learn under them and become a better scrum half.
My physical goals are to be in the best physical shape I've been in since high school, and also to gain the most skill and just listen to my peers, the imports, people from other countries, and walk and just gain as much knowledge as I can so I can build off of it next year.
My goal personally is to play every game for the Huns #1 team, and that's all I'm worried about at the moment.
My goals for this season, my personal goals, it's always to get better, faster, stronger, enhance my personal skill at scrum half, learn some new positions. I don't think I can get any taller. I think I've stopped growing, but overall, just help the club get to where it can be as far as the National League champions.
Play any sort of footy. I've never played overseas, so it's pretty exciting coming here. Obviously, I want to get a few wins against other teams that I've had mates play for over here, and you know, as I say, just start a few games and see how we go.
You know, my goals for the season is just to play well week in, week out, improve my performance every week, and ultimately, you know, just have a consistency in my performance where I can help the boys out during the games and make a difference.
My personal goals, score as many tries as I can, run hard, run fast, and do my best.
My personal goals for this season were score a couple of tries, help score a couple of tries, and honestly, just to be the best team player I can be. I want to help the team achieve in whatever way possible, whether that's running water onto the field or being on the field to make tackles. I just want to be the best player I can be for the team.
My personal goals for this season is to play the best rugby that I can play.
I definitely want to try and assist all the fellas in improving their rugby. I think that I've been playing rugby at my age for a little bit longer than everyone else is here, or has here. And I want to try and assist everyone else in improving their game, provide some leadership in the style and methods of rugby, and definitely personally myself play some pretty good footy, as I definitely have some pretty high expectations for myself.
As a rookie, it's my first year with the club, so I really just want to get comfortable with my brothers, establish that brotherhood. I'm really excited to be here and establish my role on the team.
For this season, for me personally, it far exceeds. I'm getting in my later years of my rugby career, so I'd like to push myself even harder physically and mentally, but also to help the younger players come up and to see the club roll on for years to come.
Get better every day, win every week, and that's it.
Personal goals for this season, basically it's just to play at the highest level we've played yet. Not only for myself, but as a team we need to progress, but also as individuals. We all need to be playing at our new best level every game. And that's kind of a general goal that we'll be trying to reach throughout the season.
My personal goals for this season are to help foster the culture of competition by making myself a little bit better. I push the guy in front of me to either worry about his spot or to know that I'm coming, and then I provide a good asset for the club.
Oh man, he's brought a big difference, taught us so much. I can now tell the difference between what we do and the pros. Like, I've got a better aspect of the game and how to play it. He's definitely brought that to us.
Oh man, everything. Like I said, being under him at St. Ed's, I see what a difference he can make, especially of us only winning one game the season before he came, and then we go 5th in nationals the next season. He makes all the difference in the world. He's an amazing coach, and we're going to go pretty far with him.
I love Locke. He brings a lot of discipline, really just a hardened element of brotherhood with a lot of old school standards that come with sports.
He's a very passionate man about the club and about winning, but he also welcomes and involves everyone, which is how you build a successful culture.
Oh, Locke. So, a little history. I've been on Maccabi USA Rugby to represent the United States and Israel for the Maccabi games back in 2013. So that was the most professional club that I've been a part of, and I'd say Locke brings the professionalism and the top tier level rugby skill, coaching, practices that the highest club, professional club, I'd say would need. So, yeah.
Oh, it's a huge difference. I've played with him at St. Ed's for about 4 years. I've been with him for a while, and when he came to the Huns this year, he's just put in. He's made an immense difference throughout the club, not only on the field but off the field as well. He brings a professionalism to the club that that a lot of clubs don't have.
The biggest difference I've seen, and I've only been here a short period of time, but he brings a lot of structure, and he doesn't waste time, which I love. Practice starts at 7, practice ends at 9. It's no lollygagging, there's no walking and wasting time. He spends every minute of your time, and he doesn't waste it. So that's probably the biggest change, a lot of structure.
Well, as far as Coach Ferguson goes, I've been playing rugby for 9 years, and the last 2 years, I haven't been excited about it. But since he's come over, I've gotten more excited about playing again, which is a positive for me. So I think he brings a lot of renewed excitement to the team?
Locke has definitely brought a professional sort of agenda to the club. Everyone has a pretty straight up respect for him, knowing that he's won Texas a fair few times and taken clubs to the national championship. So as soon as he came in, everyone sort of knew what to expect and sort of bought in straight away. So it's definitely changed the vibe of the club, and it's just made it more professional from a player and administrative point of view.
I've had Locke for 4 years now. I had him as a coach at St. Edward's, so in my experience with him, he's really great at inspiring his players and instilling that drive and making us all realize what our full potential is and pushing yourself out of your own boundaries.
Coach Ferguson has created a huge mind shift in the club. First, he came in and he brought a structure with him that we really haven't seen from any other coach. With him, he brought a game development that was something we've only seen on TV. His periodization plan really laid out practices for us before we'd even gone into them, and we were able to set goals and to look forward to see what was coming. So it's changed dramatically the way players think and the way they behave and the way they come and perform at practice.
Organization, heart, experience, toughness.
Coach Locke has definitely brought just a new intensity, a new drive to the club. We've had a big club with a lot of talent, a lot of athletes, and so finally getting a high-level coach like Lachlan Ferguson has just given us a new taste for the sport. We're playing at a higher level, we're training at a higher level than we ever have, and just all around our intensity has improved.
Coach Ferguson's brought a level of professionalism that we haven't quite seen yet before. We've had a really good group of volunteers, and our coaching staff has always been really readily available to us. With this experience that Locke brings, it brings a new mentality and a new focus that we haven't seen in quite a bit of years.
Simply because it's been the best sport I've found so far. Yeah.
I'd play rugby because I love the sport. I've played football, done track, basketball, everything through high school, and I fell in love with rugby more than any other sport. It being a team sport mainly, just being around your friends and getting to hang out all the time, and I look forward to every single practice.
I play rugby because being the big guy, football, wrestling, rugby, well, wrestling and football and like track and stuff, I never got to do any of the stuff the smaller guys could. Never got to touch the ball, was always a lineman. And so being the big guy, I actually get to run the ball more and they give it to me more. And I'm on the field the whole time rather than just go, stop, go, stop.
Growing up in Australia, you play a lot of sports when you're younger, but rugby is the one that I felt just natural playing, and that's why I played it.
I wasn't gonna get into any NCAA sports. I wasn't gonna make the NFL. I found rugby and found that I really excelled at it. I play rugby because of the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the fact that any size person can play the sport, any athlete of any size. I mean, look at me, well, you can't really see my whole body, but pretty short, pretty tiny, but super excel in the game. I think the sport is open to everybody if you're willing to give it a chance.
Mostly the social aspect, I think. It's obviously just find a good bunch of mates who you banter with a few times a week, and obviously good fun, but it's mainly the social side. You just have fun after training and after a game, and it's easy to fit in a new town when you just know a heap of people.
I've been playing rugby since I could walk, so that's probably one of the main reasons why I'm playing rugby. But also, I just love the game, love playing with my teammates, putting in the hard work, the sweat, the blood, the tears and all that. That's one of the main reasons why I play rugby.
I've been playing rugby since I was a little kid. I just love it, and it's always been a career option for me. So it's what I want to do for a job.
It's the damn best sport in the world. Only sport where I can tackle. It's fast paced. It's strategic. It's a chess match, so it's a lot of intellect that goes into it. It's just the best sport that encompasses everything that I love about competition, man. And then the beer afterwards.
I play rugby because I don't know what else to do.
It's a good avenue to be able to get some anger out. It's a good avenue to be able to get exercise in, and definitely it's a good avenue to become really good friends with guys who has your similar personality and be able to make some good friends in a city which I was new to last year, and I could say that I have a good 90 friends now that I'll be able to go have a beer with any day of the week, so that's probably number one.
I play rugby because it's there's lessons every day. You know, whenever you hit some sort of adversity, you push through it and you achieve some goal, and you fight more adversity, and it's just really great. You know, sort of just metaphor for life.
I play rugby for the camaraderie, as you can hear over there. I play rugby for the physical nature, but more importantly, it provides for me an outlet that I don't get in normal life. An outlet to come out, to be part of a team, to have physical play against other people, and to find success on the field. You also get to see that in other people, as I've seen in my later years of playing rugby, and really mentor other people and watch them succeed.
I play rugby because I like to hit people.
I play rugby, you know, a lot for the therapy of it. It's just great bonds, you know, with guys that we're playing and competing with, and it's a break from the work week, and you know, it's a way to release the stress, and it's just, man, everything about it makes life a little better.
I play rugby for the brotherhood and the sense of community that it brings. All of us are professionals in our own right, and it's really cool to see guys from different walks of life come together for one mutual cause, and we all kind of push together for one thing.
The competition seems to be pretty fierce, and it's consistent work. It's no time to lay back and just be selfish. You got to work as a team, and it's just, it comes with a lot, and it's worth it.
The friendships you gain with it. If it wasn't for, you know, being around your friends all the time, I don't think there'd be a reason to play it. In college, it was the best time of my life, being around your friends all the time and getting to go to practice and traveling and playing games. This is the same way I'm building friendships, and yeah, I mean, it's all about friendships to me.
The best thing, being able to do something I love and see myself improve in it. And the best thing is being able to like see that progression and know that there's always room for more, and you're always learning new things. There's always different people, different aspects, and different opinions and viewpoints on it that you can learn from.
The best thing about playing rugby is the mates you get after the game, the mateship that gets formed during the game. So that's the best thing.
I'd have to go back. Best thing about the sport, I have to go back onto the brotherhood, the closeness of everybody, the bond that you get, being on a fully team sport. It's a lot of personal achievement on the field, but overall to win the game you need to be a team, and that's what we're developing here.
Exactly the same as the last question. I think just meeting the boys and, you know, as I say, just going out after games and that sort of stuff. It's the most social sport I know, more so than anything else.
The best thing about this game is when that whistle goes and you've won the game, because you look over at your teammates and they're everyone's jumping, cheering. That's the best part of the game.
Coming together with all your mates, at the end of the day, winning the game and just enjoying yourselves and going out there and giving your all.
The best thing about this sport is honestly playing a tough game with the team and coming out on top and winning. That's really the best thing, winning with your teammates.
The best thing about this sport is probably the camaraderie and friends that you make.
Just what I said, you know, it teaches you lessons every day that you can take into the outside world of rugby, which isn't that interesting, so it's pretty cool.
The best thing about the sport is the possibilities. It's the fastest growing sport in the United States right now, with youth teams developing all over the place. The possibilities are endless. When most of us started playing, it was still a small sport, relatively unknown. Today, people will stop you on the street if you're wearing a rugby shirt and ask you more about it because they've heard about it on TV or seen it in the papers. So it's the immense possibilities coming in the next decade are the really exciting thing about rugby.
Best thing about this sport is I get to run somebody over and not catch a lawsuit for it.
I'd say the best thing about rugby is just the culture. You know, not only is it an extremely a challenging sport, fitness and just the intelligence you have to play, you have to have to play it well, but you know, just also the way you have a social with the team you're playing against every week. You know, it's not, you're not trained to hate the people you're playing with. You know, you play hard, and then after every game you have a meetup. So it's just, you know, you develop a lot more friendships, I guess, you know, with the guys you're playing with, but also the guys you're playing against.
The best thing about sport is the camaraderie and the culture that comes with it. You can travel anywhere in the world and meet another rugger and instantly have something in common with them and a bond that you can share a pint over with.